In this video, I am going to show you how to get full marks for paper 2, question A. Now, for question A, there are 3 styles to this question. So let's start off with the first one. So the first style is what we call a generic question. And the reason why we know it's generic is because the question does not have any elements of the case study. So how we allocate marks here is 4 knowledge points and 4 analysis points. You do not need any application for these styles of questions. Remember, no case study material in the question. So how do we get the marks? First of all, we identify our knowledge point. So barrier 1, 2, 3, and 4. Barrier 1, using the wrong medium of exchange, which means that the speed of delivery will be hindered if it's an urgent message. Barrier 2, no feedback given, so it might be in their inbox without being read. Barrier 3, long chain of command, so the original message will be distorted. And language barriers, which may result in incorrect work. So 4 knowledge, 4 analysis, grand total of 8 marks. So in the next question, we have exactly the same style, but we have the case study in the question. So when we have the case study in the question, there are 4 application marks allocated for this question. So we've got 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages. So we've got 4 knowledge marks for the identification of the correct knowledge, and then you need to explain it, but you don't get any marks for the explanation, unfortunately, but you will get marks for the application points. So make sure you explain it well anyway, and then make sure you put the application marks, 4 different application marks in here, so you get 4 knowledge and 4 application, totaling of 8 marks. So same skills, but application. Next, this is arguably the harder question of the 8-mark questions. So you are presented with 2 reasons, and the allocations are as follows. You get 1 knowledge mark, 2 analysis marks, and 1 application marks for each reason. So you get 1 knowledge mark for saying the reason 1, so to gain market share, and then the explanation to this is because they get a larger customer base. That's our first analysis point. And then the disadvantage to that is if not planned properly, then they won't get higher market share. So that's the second analysis point. And because we've said fast food shop, that's our application point. So that's 4 altogether for our reason 1. Now, reason 2, I've decided to do a slightly different approach by using 2 advantages instead. So reason 2 is lowering average costs. And this is because of economies of scale. So our first economies of scale is purchasing economies of scale, so they can buy their ingredients at a lower price. That's our first analysis point. Our second one is financial economies of scale, because they can borrow money more cheaply to invest and expand further. That will be our second analysis point. And because I've said ingredients, because the case study is a food shop, that will be my application point. So I have covered all my bases here. So that's 2 knowledge, 2 analysis, and 2 application points for this style of question. There's 2 ways of doing it, advantage and disadvantage, or you can do 2 of the same point, 2 advantages. That will work too. Just make sure you are explaining the impact of it where it's indicated in the green. Hope that helped. Hope you guys have a good day. See you later. Bye bye.